You guys got it?
Yeah, we're ready to roll. Hey, so you've had a phenomenal season. You've been a little bit under the radar, right? There's always talk about these other guys, but you're dominating. Do you care at all?
No, not at all. We talk about keeping our focus a lot, and that's kind of the biggest thing I did this week. Getting tweets, oh, you suck, you're overrated, or hey, like, you can do it, or whatever. Like, I kind of stayed away from, social media, and, Frank, he's just out of that Penn State room, so he kind of knows the ins and outs of what they're doing. And if you look at their last, 5-10 years, they've been dominant for the most part, so kind of just keeping the focus, I think that's one of the reasons I won that match. I missed a takedown in the first, and, against a guy that caliber, you can't get rattled. You got to just kind of keep plugging away. But, yeah, just kind of keeping the focus and just going forward. And, it's just, everyone said 65 is the deepest weight, which I think it is, but, I don't got to beat everyone. I just got to beat the next guy in front of me. So if I keep doing that, I make my life a little easier.
Awesome. Do you have a guy, your go-to coach? Is it Frank? Is it somebody else, or is it not really a guy that you work with most?
Frank and Freyer. I work with them a lot, both, and they're freaking awesome, man. Kind of more like my best friends rather than coaches, and I just learned so much, and they're more like life coaches too. I can go to both them. Same thing with Roby, same thing with Ty, same thing with Graf. It's awesome that we got those guys. I couldn't have met better people. I know how good of a person Roby is, and he couldn't hire 2-3 better people, and I'm just really lucky. I work with them both. Freyer's a little unorthodox. He shows me, freakish scrambles that you just don't know where you're gonna get in. Like, if you ever came into the room and watched us play wrestle, it's something special to watch. I learned so much. That's why I was able to beat, Wick in Vegas, learning moves from Freyer that it's like, oh, I'm never gonna hit this, and then I do, and then in this match it saves me again. So, Frank's Frank. He's just a spark plug. He gets me fired up. He's really good at keeping me calm. So, we got the best of both worlds here.
So you wrestled Joseph tonight in the semis. Probably, some would consider has the best hips of your weight class.
Yeah.
Very powerful hip. What do you have to do to put your game plan in action and stop what he does?
Just kind of get angles on him, I guess, come up to my feet, don't get stuck under the hips. If I do, I think I can hold on, in that last match you saw, match didn't go the way I wanted it to, but that's just being tough. Just being tough, showing gray, wanting it more than he did. I wanted that match bad. I know he wanted it too, but I just wanted it a little more. So same thing with tonight. I knew to win this I'm going to have to get to 2 NCAA champs. So I got one tonight. It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Awesome, man. What do you do until tonight? You go eat, nap?
I'll probably go say hi to my family and go to the room, probably shower and grab a nice bite to eat, and probably take like a nice long nap. I'm sleeping pretty good, but I'll be a little more fired up for this one. So just kind of biggest thing is getting that rest in between, not thinking too much, let my mind relax a little bit, and let my body rest at the same time, and hopefully just one at a time,
Yeah.
And
I'm excited.
You mentioned you wrestled him in Vegas. What did you find out about him from that match that you were able to apply when preparing for today?
Well, the match didn't go that long because we got in a weird scramble, and some would say I caught him, but that's Freyer. But no, he got to my legs twice in the first period in Vegas, and it was from my collar tie. So I kind of made that a focus point in my match. If you watch the match, I was freaking pounding him in the head real hard, pounding him in the shoulder, not hanging in that tie. He didn't get off one shot. That was my game plan, and I had to ride him, and that's where I showed my toughness. I rode him, and I know how good he is on top, and that reversal, and then that ride to keep him down. You can't really teach that. That's just wanting it that bad. I want it,
Awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.